Okay, this is a video right over to my mom's. Testing my new GoPro setup. And with the external microphone. I'm going to post another video I just made with it as a test, basically. My daughter and I just riding around the park here, kind of just testing its location and how well it works. I did not have the external microphone on it, so I've got the external microphone on it this time, and I'm hoping I have dandy luck here. But I really like the location of it. Now obviously my roads here have all just been redone. They're all brand new roads, so it's a little smoother than our good old Michigan public roads, but it's still overall, and I actually hit some bumps and stuff testing that kind of sorta. And again, nothing I know, nothing like the private roads. Nothing like the private roads, or public roads, I mean. But that was a church friend of ours. That kind of just threw me off a little bit there. But anyways, I want to test this thing out and see how it runs, and maybe if I know the GoPro's got audio, awesome video. I mean, on the other video that I did, the other short ride that I did, it was beautiful. I mean, absolutely perfect vision. Colors look good, and the wide angle. Holy smolies, man! You talk about a lot of scenery. Wow. Fisheye view, you know. NT8 was right, and his videos, I know, prove a lot of that, but he's got a different setup than I'm having. I just didn't want to put it on top of my helmet and stuff like that, but I watched Mr. Polymer. He put, or Gentleman's Nine, I'm sorry, put the clutch brake reservoir from GoPro, or from Ram Mount. He put his on, and as soon as I seen that, I ordered it, because I still had to have, I got to have another spot for my GPS, which I'll have. It's going to work out absolutely perfect. So this setup, this Ram mounts, I don't know why I waited so long to even get those things. You can't beat them. I mean, they're solid product, and they got so many applications. And I found the extended ball mount, single ball mount, worked on the Majesty's brake reservoir. So that was a huge plus for me, because for some reason, other than the Bergman stuff, Majesty stuff's hard to find. I mean, that will adapt to it. It's amazing. I don't quite understand it. They're both, imported bikes, but that's okay. The Bergman's a lot more popular, I know that, so that makes it, I think, where companies invest more on them. But anyways, I found one that worked perfectly. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I just recently posted a video on me doing some work on my Scoot here, and replaced all the air filters, 3 of those. I got my horn installed, and it's working like a champ. Just blasted it off. I got the same horn that the Smyrna Cowboys got. It's the dual 139 decibel loud, in-your-face type horn. And I wanted to put it where you could hear the darn thing, because under the hood wasn't getting it. It just wasn't working. So I remounted it, changed how the configuration was, In this past winter, I tested the length of the tubing I could use to separate the compressor from the horn, and I was getting a lot of on the internet that they won't work at all. So I varied the tests with different lengths, and hell, I could go up to almost 2.5 feet before the horn was starting to hiccup. But I'm only about like I think 8 inches or so of tubing, 8 or 9 inches. So plenty of tubing room, fudge room to go that I could have done, but I didn't need to. The compressor mounted under the hood the way it did before, with the horn attached to it, the horn units attached to it, and it worked out perfect. I was able to mount it back where the original horn was, and it's nice and loud, so I like it. But nice day out here in Michigan, 90 plus degrees. Wind a little bit blowing, gusting at like 20, they said, something like 18, 20 miles an hour, but it's still beautiful out. I just wanted to get out, and I'm gonna go over to see my mom. I wanted to do a video of that. You know, kind of putz with that a little bit. I wanted to test my setup. I wanted to make sure that it's going to work, you know. I'm tired of messing with this thing. I've tried so many different types of cameras, and the GoPro is the one that sold me because all the other guys using it. And Big Bill, Chicago, you know, he had those little, you know, real cheapy ones, and I did too. I bought one of those myself. He actually had better luck with them than I did. I mean, I couldn't even get video out of it real good. It was a massacre. And the sizes, you know, cat's meow. But I couldn't get worthwhile video. It was terrible. And so then I, you know, progressed from those, and I kept, okay, well, now the Smyrna Cowboy, he's got that camera that he uses, that shutter lens doesn't expand out. It's fixed. Well, those cameras are still expensive on eBay, and I didn't want to have to try to put a big hole in my front of my helmet and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of hemmed and hawed about that. So I tried other things, put them inside your helmet at your face and all that stuff, and you know, it worked to a point, but I always had a problem with the angle. Every time I turned around, I'd look at my video, and I'm looking down at my dashboard. It's like, ah, God, get it together for finally, you know. Well, then I started looking at that drift and the new HD, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing Bill Monatella is a piece of Bazooski's, and then everybody else. I mean, Gentleman's Nine, he's got it, and he hasn't had no problems. He says he doesn't have any of those kind of nightmares, but he's got the 170. Now, probably with the 170, it's probably fine, but I think that new one, even reading on the internet, my God, reviews are awful. So it's not, you know, just a couple of people. I mean, it's a lot of things wrong. And you'd think drift. I watched one YouTuber. This guy, you talk about a rant. Oh my God, this guy was ballistic, man. If that company was next door, he'd have gone postal on him. Wow. I mean, he got terrible response from the customer service. Just all kinds of yuck. So I'm like, you know, watching NT8, and that guy, you know, he's one of those kind of guys that takes things, when he does something, he takes it to heart, and he's going to work it, man. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. If it don't work, it's in file 13. And you got to respect that, you know. Stay put, pal. But, you know, watching, and then he buys all of them. He buys a bunch of these things, and I'm thinking, man, oh man, there's got to be something to that. You wouldn't buy a bunch of them if you weren't happy. And now we got that remote coming. Oh man, I can't wait till that comes in, because then I can turn it on and off remotely. I like where Gentleman's Night put his remote. That was awesome. I'm gonna kind of try to do the same kind of thing. I like the idea. And there's a non-waver. Gotta love some of these bikers, man. They just don't wave. Because I'm an old man on a scoot. An old coot on a scoot. So I don't count. Well, too bad, silly. I got two wheels just like you do, buddy. Don't care what color it is. It's like a rose is a rose. Don't care what color it is, but it's still a rose. So, but I don't take offense to it. It is what it is. Don't want to wave, don't wave. I don't care. I'm going to take my daughter around up this way tomorrow. We're going to come around here and go for a little ride. There's up here, coming up here off to the left, there's Ball Mountain Road here. It's a pretty nice ride down through there. This is like one of the other highest points in Oakland County. I think it's like 800 or 1,200 foot elevation up here. Pretty cool. You can see all kinds of stuff if you're looking that way. But I'll take my daughter around here just for a little Sunday ride. She can ride on her Honda, you know, and kind of see a little bit of scenery, and I'm gonna video it as long as this works. There's a sport bike, crotch rocket, whatever you want to call it, tank in your belly. Didn't wave either. God almighty. Gotta love it. Thanks for waiting, partner. But we'll see. That'll be a nice little ride. Go over here to this place called Culver's. Just past it in the video. You can probably see it on the fisheye side. See something here. Am I counting still? Yep, still recording. Working like it's supposed to. So, but anyways, I want to take her for a ride, and she can travel these roads. It's especially if I'm around by her, she'll be okay. Just I won't take her out of any highway stuff. It's not legally allowed, number one. But get her out there, a little more exposure. I told her, I said, I'm gonna take her to an MSF class next summer. I'm gonna sign her up, and I don't care how many times she's got to take it. If she don't pass the first class, I don't care. She's gonna keep taking it until she passes it. That was a nice Softail Harley there. That was pretty. But anyways, I'm gonna take her there. She's gonna get her endorsement, and I'm gonna give her my Yamaha here when she gets her endorsement. And she's going to. Then I'm gonna buy me the Suzuki Bergman 650E Executive. I just love that part. 650E Executive. But gotta have the MSF course. That's an absolute. So, anyways, getting near to end this video here, and going to see my mom. Visit with her for a bit. I think it's important to go see your parents if you can. I've only got my mom, and I think it's important to go visit them, because there'll be a day you can't. So I'm heading over there, and gonna say hi, and hope everybody enjoys the video. Hope it turned out decent, where everybody likes it. So you keep giving it the old college try, as they say. So let's see what happens. I think I'm going to pull up the alley of my brother's. Let's see here. Is there someplace I can park up there? Yeah. Alright. So anywhoots, that's I'm on her new car. anyways, I'll get back to you, and hey, this is Lord Vader out, man.